Look at this moron shift the shit around. Let's line up Africa.
Now here is when he does something that he can't accept. And I'm still not calling him a narcissist, but because it doesn't quite work for him, he shifts something. You see, the map underneath here, he's cropped Patagonia, by the way, but never mind. This map underneath is the same as the white map, apart from Australia.
Oh yeah, really? What are you telling here? So the white map and this second map is the same. I tried to do an honest job with line them up properly, but okay. I feel you're pawn shit. So how do you explain this? It's not changed, you say. Hardly changed, except from Australia. I see Africa has changed. You know, to make it fit, I have to take it out of scale. You know, when you hit Control in Photoshop and scale it down, it keeps proportions. But let's line up America, Central of America. You see, I have to take it out of scale. And then we can see Africa is skewed. Piece of shit. And if we do this, look how much Australia moved. You're really a moron. Don't apply. And now let's line up Australia. See how much the difference now is? If you do it like this. Yesterday in my other video I did everything correctly. Piece of shit. Only Australia is a bit off. Yeah, I see that.
Between the two. So you see the little crafty move? Watch, I'll show it again. QMF, you can't do this. This is dishonest.
What the fuck you talk about, you fucking moron? I did everything in open, tried to scale it down, and now I have the same result. I suggest you to install some software like this. Then you can debunk your own bullshit. Now we're going to line up Africa. So maybe you guys know a special way for lining up. But if only Australia is changed according to that retard, then this should match up, of course. But that is not the case, like you see. So let's line up Africa again and compare it with yesterday, with my other video. So I have to line this up. So say stop. Say stop. So this is about it. Do we agree this is about lined up? And then we can see, you piece of shit, you're moving your continents around. And you're trying to defend it by telling bullshit. changed India, the direction of India. You twisted Australia around, and you're doing bullshit with South America. So, according to the data I show, your maps, it's not only Australia that is moved. I love smart comments from this troll. You think he would line up the North Pole and rotate around that point? That guy is a tool. You don't think I already did that? Okay, let's see how smart you are, piece of shit. So, you want to rock around the center? Let me make this a little bit transparent so you can see I line them up more or less properly. So here is Greenland. It's more or less the same, so the center would be around here. On this cross, on Antonio's map. So you want to rock around the clock. That shit don't work. Then this part is off here, and this part, and more parts. So this is South America. And I will line this up. So this would be the same angle, but then this shit gets shifted. So you only change Australia. Subirats. Now let's line up Africa again. You see, I need to do this transparent for you to see. I cannot cheat this. I suggest you to do the same. Maybe you can do it different than me. Piece of shit. So, now I lined Africa up, and now this is way off. How many times I must show this? And look at India. So you only moved Australia around. Look, India. Let me line up India. So, this would be about it. So with how many degrees you shifted to India? That's a lot. I have to grab my compass to measure this, retard. So, what you want me to rotate around the poles? Idiot. It's impossible. Smarty pants.
Satellite sensor.
Satellites, those things that are launched on balloons that the real world has.
So they launch satellites from balloons. That's kind of weird stuff. Do we have some non-CGI footage of that?
The official website.
There you go.
From the US.
So it looks like it's okay for QMFI to look at the official data. I'll play this just so you can see. It puts in the details. I've used this website too. I've worked with this website with an American soldier who took millions of data points, literally, and plotted them. Anyway, so he's using this data to verify what he's looking at, like it's legitimate. But here he's saying that me saying anything about it is illegitimate. Okay.
No, don't twist my word around. Those guys push satellites. And those guys also make the sun and moon and star data. Which I tell in my videos is correct. When you use it locally. You understand? I don't say the sun and moon data is wrong. I only say those pieces of shit pushing satellites crap. Just like you. But you say it's balloons. How high are those balloons? Not 62 miles. If they are 62 miles high, then you are below the ionosphere. If it is under the ionosphere, it's possible to measure some kind of ionosphere from ground level. Why you need a balloon? Idiot. How do they recover those balloons in this big ocean? And how many they have? Imbecile. Satelloons. Get the fuck out of here.
Great.
Don't work. Like,
You don't know my coordinate system. It does work, Dim. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered putting it in there.
this one. It only works on the Gleasons.
It only works on the Gleasons. Great. Now I'll close this. Let's have a look what else he's saying in case he no, nothing. Okay. I'll close this. Let's go on to the Gleasons. First, we're going to look at sizes. We're going to compare New Zealand, which has an area. Now, pay attention to this because this is interesting, folks. Sorry. Look at the kilometers, okay? So, total area 103,000 square miles, okay? 268. 103 is 268, okay. We're going to compare it with Kamchatka. That's right. This is why you were freaking out and supporting Jason. Look, Kamchatka, 100,000 square miles. Remember the other was 103? But this one's 270 kilometers. See? 270,000. Huh? How does that work? That 100,000 compared to 103,000 is 268. But 100,000, you think it would be smaller than 268, right? But somehow, no, it's 270. Okay, so they're using approximations, but they can't approximate like a third smaller or a third larger. So, Kamchatka, this is the region of Kamchatka. The peninsula of Kamchatka is here. Okay, this is the peninsula from here to here. Okay, so don't confuse the two. It tells you here, Kamchatka Peninsula is in the far east of Russia. The pinkish red area.
Yeah, he seems to like pinky red areas. Piece of shit.
Is the Kamchatka Krai, which includes some of the mainland to the north. Okay, so the peninsula is the part that sticks out. That's what peninsula basically means. So, let me see. First we'll go here. Here's Kamchatka. Approximately the same size as New Zealand. Hello, that New Zealand looks ridiculously big compared to Kamchatka. Do you see, QMV? See the problem with the Gleasons? Look, this is Kamchatka. It's approximately the size of New Zealand.
Idiot! You don't have a clue how this map works.
And then, as if to make matters worse, take from here the westernmost point of Australia to the easternmost point of Australia. You'll find that that's 5,002.
Let's measure the size of Australia. I already do that. Let's measure it on your map, and let's measure it on the Gleasons map. And use the coordinate system. Glad you mentioned all this. So I can show you the proper way to measure distances. You don't understand the fuck how this map works. We measure from longitude to longitude. And in this case I took the 25th latitude south. Well, we can see here 25th latitude south. And here the 25th latitude south. 153 longitude east. And here we have about 113th longitude east. So let's calculate the distance by longitude and latitude, and use the website from the Hurricane Center, from those same pieces of shit. But this is what we have to use. The coordinate system represents time and distances. If you mess with that, then all sun, moon and star data is off, of course. And your plane will be later if you move something with 50 degrees. Okay, I already filled this in. Let's compute it. I can do nautical miles, statute miles. Statute miles, 2,555 kilometers, 4,113 kilometers. I draw this line here. You can select the distance tool. So this is about 4,100 kilometers. And here I'm on the 153 longitude. And here about on the 113th longitude. So this is how you measure distance on the Gleasons map. You know, the latitude, longitudes. But that's impossible to do on that retard is a map. The Gleason is a map to navigate. You cannot model the sun up like your retard map. How wide is Australia on your map? It's totally off. If we look at the longitudes, your map is not very clear for people who want to use it as a proper map with a working coordinate system. Here is the prime meridian about 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So let's calculate this. That's about 140 longitude east To the 119 longitude east. Let's calculate this distance. 25th latitude south, 140 longitude east, and 25th latitude south, 119 longitude east. Let's compute. Holy shit. Now let's do a kilometer. So, on your map, Australia is half the size. This is on the Gleasons when using the latitude and longitude on the map. It's a match. 4104 kilometer. It's only a couple of miles off. Not much.
Now, you have to use some base for measuring things.
Yeah, a working coordinate system instead of a tiny ruler. A working coordinate system. But your shit is not even working with the coordinate system. Some of your longitude lines are smaller and wider. This is just an ugly hand job. Is this free-handed? Retard.
On the Gleasons, it's, well, let's see, let's measure this. And let's go. So from the hollow about here, that would be 1, and then that would be 2. Approximately 3 times bigger, New Zealand. That's interesting, isn't it?
How do you measure this fucking retard? So 3 times the size. Let's check that out. New Zealand on the globe, 1350 kilometer. I'm here on the 37 latitude south and 178 longitude about. And now I go here. That's 46 latitude south and 166 longitude. Let's check that on the Gleason map. So I'm here about 178 longitude, and then the 37th latitude south, that's about this tip. That's about the same as the page on Suncock showers. And the other one was 46 south, 166 longitude. 46. 40 is here. This is an exact match. And then 166 longitude. That's about correct also. Now let's calculate the distance via the latitude and longitude. Latitude 1, 37 7 south. Longitude 1, 187.9 east. And the other one is 46 latitude, and the longitude is 166. That's 1408 kilometer. Statue miles. 875 miles. Kilometer. 1408. That's only like about 50 kilometers difference. How do you explain that, Antonio? It's a match again.
So, approximately 3 times bigger, New Zealand. That's interesting, isn't it?
Idiot. I'm not even going to do it on your map. Because it's impossible, piece of shit. Look, it's Emerald Rider. No, you are a Dick Rider. Q Almighty, are you listening? Yeah. As you can see, I debunked the motherfucking shit out of this shit. Fucking shield, you too. You are two fucking butt pluggers that promote each other with crap videos. Go fuck your mother or something, you piece of shit.
He has an idea that the ball sun makes circles over the Gleasons.
How the fuck you come with this idea? I have 100 videos disproving the circling sun. Are you motherfucking deaf? Here, you blind motherfuckers. Look at this. Most disprove the spinning sun over the Gleasons map and all other maps. Retards. You have some ear problem or an eye problem, like the morons in your chat. Just watch my videos and you can simply understand that I destroyed the circling sun many times, and now I'm going to destroy your circling sun, your expanding sun, you fucking cocksucking Spanish paella muncher. Cape Horn, Chile, December 21. Sunrise. Here. Australia. Sunrise. This angle. So, sunrise on your map. So, how can you do circles? How does this work, Antonio? It rises here, it sets here, rises here, 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 and so on, and so on, and so on. So must your pond not look like this? You know, starry shape. And why you think this will work on the Gleasons map? I show in a ton of videos that this don't work on the Gleasons map also, fucking imbecile. You must be a fucking retard or a fucking shill. You are a subscriber to my channel for a long time. So you must have noticed I modeled this up and tell people it was impossible for the sun to be circling with those angles if the sun travels over the tropic of Capricorn on the December 21st, sunrise, sunset. Impossible on the Gleasons map and impossible on your map. And you can explain it away with some retarded wizardry, some magic, but that don't work, fucking idiot.
Here's something because you're too far away. Now, he has an idea that the ball sun makes circles over the Gleasons.
Ball sun. I don't know if the sun is a ball, because I cannot see behind it or the sides. I see only the front side. I never claim the sun is something. I don't know what the sun is. You cannot find one video of me claiming something about the sun. You retard. You circling sun pusher, piece of shit. Nobody here seems to have seen my videos. Even that Emerald Rider. Watch my videos, but he act as if he don't see them. If I was him, I would say, ho ho ho, Antonio. Q is against the circling sun because he have tons of videos. This proves there are many shields in the channel and many retards that take your word blindly. Fantasy Island, Pawns, and shit like that. Satelloons over the ocean, shifting continents. And you lie about moving the continents around like I showed before. This is just dirty. These are your ass buddies, all of them. You're all piece of shit, including you, Jack Dumpy. Yeah, you stand up for that red whore. Or for red. Ah, she don't know. Are you also a ionosphere pusher piece of shit? All morons here. Jews, yeah, Jews. You're all Jews. UK inbred Jews. Piece of shit. And why you use mainstream media? To prove something. You know, media, the mainstream media lies and lies and lies.
Where do you see the crazy, freaky weather? This is Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Is this from the mainstream news? Oh, look, I already see a 66 here. And a red car. Ah, that must be a coincidence. Let's analyze the footage a little bit and see your observation skills. And maybe you can see something is wrong with the footage you show.
This is July 1st. That's Mexican summer. Pay it
Here, the 66.
attention,
Yeah.
QNC.
You love the double numbers, piece of shit.
These residents of Guadalajara, Mexico, an icy awakening. To their surprise, they rose Sunday to find their neighborhoods covered under nearly 2 meters of hailstones. While seasonal hailstorms are not unknown here, the volume...
Now, the newsreader just said, while seasonal hailstorms, didn't say when those hailstorms happen, what season they happen in. Just said seasonal hailstorms. So most people think, oh, probably it's natural. No, it's not natural.
Ice drop Sunday is without precedent, especially as temperatures...
But the icefall on Sunday is without precedent. That means it has not happened before that people can think of, that people can recall. Without precedent. That's what that means, QNV. I'm going to play it again.
The volume of ice drop Sunday is without precedent, especially as temperatures have been averaging 31 degrees Celsius in recent days. At around 1 a.m., the violent hailstorm hit the area, depositing deep drifts of ice within a few short hours. Meteorologists say
So that was a hailstorm. Interesting.
the atmospheric instability is to blame, as high heat at ground level coincided.
Oh, look at this. It looks like the Muppet Show. One is throwing the snow here, and one is throwing the snow here. How are you gonna dig out? You shuffle each other's snow away each time.
With strong humidity at
Look, where do you throw it? And where do you throw it? This way, it's not the way you dig something out. This is just staged.
higher altitudes. The governor of Jalisco State said that despite damage to 200 businesses and over 50 vehicles, no humans were injured. Authorities
Okay, this was hail. And we don't see hail on the roof. That's kind of weird. So they clean this road, and the middle piece of this road, it's totally clean. They think this is more important to clean this center thing here than to clean the street where people live, where they have businesses. Where is all the hail? You know, they have to clean this road. Where is it? They throw it over here or so? Where is all the snow and the hail on the roof? This looks more than some snow slide from some mountains. I see here some mountains in the back. So mainstream media. You know that mainstream media support global warming. You know, for the money, as more taxes and shit like that, making more difficult for us to live.
This. Oh, this is almost the summer in Russia.
How do you know? Because of the title of the video? Okay.
Let's watch this. But this was natural too.
Yes, it's natural. Hail, rain, and shit like that. It's very natural.
Now, this is Jordan. Are you seeing? QMV? It's Jordan. Okay.
Yeah, I see that. But this is the opposite from what you're saying. It seems it's get colder here instead of warmer. So how can the ice melt? On Antarctica is the sun somewhat selective. Here it gets colder, and in Antarctica, in the North Pole, the ice is melting. Does that make sense to you, idiot? It's all mainstream media you use.
What is 100?
Al Jazeera and shit like that. Snow in the desert, so it's cooling off in the desert. That's nice. So I never been to Russia. Oh, here they use globe maps. Al Jazeera. Who tell me this is not a fabricated picture to support the global warming and the extreme weather? Yeah, drama. I saw this already in 1974. You know, in the Sahel, hungry babies and shit like that for you to donate money. Here, it's just a woman with a bottle of water. This proves nothing. It's mainstream. Globes, you show globes. Oh, look, the temperature rising. Oh, look, CGI. Oh, look, dry desert. Yeah, it goes from green. Look, just in a minute. Ah, poor man. This is all garbage. We've seen all those for years and years and years and years. Oh, look, the globe. So is this taken with a Satelloonatic, you say? Interesting. You believe in garbage. Piece of shit. Globes. So your pond is melting here on the edges. But here in the center of the earth, around the equator and above and below, things get cooler. That is very interesting, piece of shit. Anyways, I have enough of your bullshit. Here, trolls. I think you need to start again. You have just been destroyed by Antonio. LOL. No, fucking idiot. You are a shill. Like I talk about, working together with that other UK inbred. You know, your friend Antonio. And I suddenly remember you. You are this Rory that left a flat earth and started crying in front of the camera. I remember you had some symbolism next to you on the seat and I attacked you for being a piece of shit. You made a lot of drama and you not even had tears. You cried for a half hour on your video, feeling so bad leaving the flat earth. You're just a piece of shit. And you must know my videos. Why you didn't point out Antonio? I was not a Circling Sun supporter. You stink. And then there's Bourquet. QNFA. Get your brain checked. Wow, what a dump ass. No, you're a dump ass. That is what I show in this video. I show you a lot in this team, in this Antonio team. Call it the ass team. By my friend. Holy shit sheep. Antonio Subirats squad. Ass. Nice wordplay, shit sheep. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with all this shit and play another video now, which I already made last week on my other channel, and I added a time lapse to it. Peace. How wide is Australia on the flat earth map? Same wide as the ball earth? Maybe? About 3,500 kilometers. 3,500 kilometers. And we can calculate the distance by using latitude and longitude. 30 latitude south, 30 latitude south, 153 longitude east, 115 longitude east, 3,640 kilometers, miles, 2,262, so that's about the same. Now let's check that on the flat earth map. Scientifically and practically correct, the Gleasons map. I restored this map a long time ago and I made this new outer ring. Totally rebuild it because then the coordinate system is working more secure, because the old one was too much off. It was like a couple of degrees. So okay, we're here around 153 longitude east. And then the distance was to the 115 longitude east. This is how you measure the distance on this map. 30 latitude south for both, of course. And this matches up with the ball Earth, of course. Septepi, QNFE, the distances in the south on the Gleasons map are way off. No, I just show they are correct and they match up with the globe. You're an imbecile. You don't take my word for it, why I have to show it again? Sorry for my typos, because my space bar is fucked again, the right side of my space bar. No, I just demonstrate it was right, Jim R. Idiot. Perfect match. I just show it. Q, I thought you're a truther, but now I see you are a part of the cancer. No, you are part of the cancer. You eat up all the other shit from other so-called truthers. Piece of shit. But you must blame YouTube for being stupid, because they keep you away from my channels. Because I already showed this. Here, this is my backup channel, my QNFE's channel. I already show it a couple of times, I believe. You must stop watching all that garbage. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I have some good debunk videos. The trolls and the shields here. And then you would not call me a part of the cancer, retard. Here, Seppy Teppy. Just repeating doesn't make it true, buddy. No, you are repeating what you heard from your ball friends. Seppy Teppy. All latitudes and longitudes matching up with the globe model, like I show in my videos all the time. And you can use this also as a time zone tool. You can see with the blink of an eye what time it is in a different part of the world. It totally matches up with the globe. Unlike those other maps from those idiots like Awake Souls, Ronnie Harris, Limitless Channel and Antonio Subirats. This Antonio Subirats twists his continents around with 30 degrees like this, so the coordinate system don't work anymore. And those other two idiots use a Pac-Man map, like this one, Pac-Man, with portals. Bunch of idiots. Idiots here in Tim Osman's hangout. You are even more stupid. They use these maps for navigation, for flight routes, boat routes. They even explain on the map how it works. Here we have more of those maps. The flight routes. They must work. And they explain the distances. Yeah, you're just dumb idiots. Everything get explained. Retards. And don't call me cancer. Piece of shit.
Now, when it's here, this is the Tropic of Cancer. This is the Northern Summer. The eclipse, the total solar eclipse of 2017, August 21st, is in the Northern Summer. It will fall in this area. It just happens to coincide with where I have the Tropic of Cancer. Now, the sun should be just off because it's gone beyond the height of the summer. So the sun will be going back towards the equator in its continuous spin. And the shadow will fall respective to the distance between the sun and the moon.
Are you an imbecile? Your shit don't make sense, idiot. So I muddled up your shit. I can draw the sun here or wherever you like. So the eclipse was visible on both sides. Like we see here. The eclipse was observable on two sides. North and south. So how does that work on your map? Do we have two moons? Because you're on the other side here. The eclipse should only be visible from this side. You understand? Did I just make your Book of the Sun wordless? Piece of shit. Now Book of the Retards. You money whore. You're full of fantasy with this map. Just like those other two butt pluggers, Ronnie and Jay Jewson. And you're in the same team, Red Riding Hood.
This is the Tropic of Cancer. This is the Northern Summer. The eclipse, the total solar eclipse of 2017, August 21st, is in the Northern Summer. It will fall in this area that just happens to coincide with where I have the Tropic of Cancer. Now,
so what does this prove? Nothing. This was the solar eclipse in 2017. And this is the one in 2019, only 6 weeks later in the season. So your shit proves nothing. How eclipses work. You are misleading the people with your shit. Red Riding Hood. Look, they're looking on their up. Here and here. They see the eclipse. But it's not possible on your map. Your sky model is wrong. Idiot. Those retards pushing the wrong maps and don't want to model up the sky. They don't like that. You both, you three pieces of shit, cannot model up the sky. The Gleason map is a perfect navigational map, but nobody can model up the sky, just like that retard globe. Idiots. And I will put the link of my backup channel below in the comment section, and you can see those lights here. I made some funny shit here. Anyways, bye bye.
4 or 5 or maybe 6 men. They jump on me like I was made out of chocolate cake.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.